sleeping with your interviewees. But then we see you in the room with your socks on and the interviewee booty butt naked. That's part of the mask falling off.
That doesn't mean we slept together. So.
Good evening. Did you call Troy's World?
Hey. Yes. Guess who this is? This is Alan.
Hey, Alan. How's it going?
What's up, man?
You doing all right?
I had to call in tonight, and I'm gonna keep it brief because I know tonight's been kind of crazy.
Right. What?
But yeah, this is just what I'll say about everything. I've watched Marcus for I guess maybe 4 years at this point, for quite some time. And, I've enjoyed his videos. I used to be like, okay, it was kind of something different, a little entertaining, learning about homeless people in Atlanta, stuff like that. But what I've seen lately, it's too much. And the main thing, I think I brought it up in the comments before, the main problem I have now, there was a video posted on Patreon, the one with the homeless lady, the drug addict in the park, which you talked about that at the beginning of tonight. And when I saw that, and he just let her strip naked like that in the park after hours, had her play with herself. I'm like, come on, man. Like, you don't do that. That for me, that was when it was solidified. I'm like, certain things are just not cool. And as a man, certain things you just shouldn't even feel, you shouldn't feel comfortable doing to women. And that's now the main issue I'm seeing with him, is that he thinks that certain things he does to women is okay, and he doesn't see a problem with it. And, and I think it's important for men like, myself, yourself, and other men to speak up against it and let people know, hey, no, that's not okay. And he needs to take accountability. I think that's the main thing that he doesn't do. He doesn't admit when he makes mistakes. We all make mistakes. You can respect somebody for making a mistake, if they admit it. But he doesn't want to admit that he's doing anything wrong. And I don't even think he sees it, So, like I said, I'm going to keep it short, man. But I just had to call in because that video, to be honest, it really, really bothered me because I have sisters. I have 3 sisters. I have, of course, my mother. If I saw my mother or my sisters like that, come on. You just don't do that. That's still a human being. And that's the thing that I'm seeing with Marcus. He doesn't treat these people like these are people's, sisters, their brothers, somebody's mother, It's like, come on, you got to do better. So, anyways, but that's just the point I really wanted to hit tonight because I didn't get to hit it the other night because I couldn't get through to you. But I really, really wanted to stress that and kind of get that out.
All right. Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for all that you do.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I got you.
All right. Have a good one.
All right.
All right.
You do.
All right. Let's see. What is the... Let me try this. Y'all say Marcus is calling now. Let's see what we got in.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm well. How about yourself?
I'm all right. I'm all right. Hey, I find Marcus entertaining, man. It's a little ratchet. It is. He's giving us a glimpse into his life. People are too opinionated, man. If you don't like it, turn. Watch something else. You ain't got to watch him. You ain't got to pay for his Patreon. You know what I'm saying? He's just a person out here in the world just got with a phone. You know what I mean? Too many people got their own opinions, man. Get some business. Get your own thing going on. Real, man. People commenting, calling. I don't ever do this, but I had to say that.
All right. Hey, I appreciate you saying it here, brother. Thank you. Have a good night. So what I'm doing is I'm just going down the line of calls. I don't know his number to hit. So, but I did drop the link. I would drop the link and hit the link. Let me see. If I knew the last 4 digits of the number, I could call back, but we're just going to keep rolling. Yes, sir. You doing all right? Hold on. Let me make sure they can hear you. Can you all hear? Let me know if you can hear. Let me switch this up, man. All right, go ahead. You got the floor, sir.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm the topic of conversation. I don't know why or what everyone is so up in arms about. So I don't know. Maybe you guys can explain it to me, right? You're saying the stuff about. Well, let's start with the young lady in the park that night, right? I explained on the Patreon that this is my first video. I don't really know exactly what I'm looking for, what I'm doing, but this is just me exploring what this Patreon content is going to be about. Okay, now, what a lot of y'all don't do, you don't really do your research. You guys just kind of come and, give your opinions based on your surface level view of what you think happened. But that young lady has been on my channel several times. And one of the things that she talks about a lot is her sexuality and just kind of all these things regarding sex and things like that. And so when I ran into her that night, she was really in need of money and stuff like that. And I told her, well, I just started this new thing. I know you talk about sex and all that stuff a lot or whatever. Did you want to do it? And she was like ecstatic to do it. Okay. Now, of course, you look at it, you might look in hindsight and say, okay, well, maybe that's not what I want this to be. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I'll take it down. But do I not have the right to explore? And, especially when you're talking about content that you're looking to show the reality. You're looking to show real life, not just, whatever people think this is. And by the way, I keep hearing you say helping the homeless. The description of my channel has never changed since the day I created the channel. And the description is something along the lines of follow me as I follow 1 million unique stories in this, city of Atlanta. Has nothing to do with helping the homeless or anything like that. Now, of course, many, 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 many people have been helped, more than I could even remember, right? Nobody ever really brings that up. But, to me, it's fake outrage. And I don't really see what people are so outraged about. Polo and Shiesty agreed on camera after Polo said, hey, I've been sober, this and that and the third. I had just, congratulated him for being sober. And then, that's when we ended up talking about the Patreon stuff. So they both agreed while sober that, that's what they wanted to do. They were ecstatic about it. And I'm still exploring. I haven't even had this Patreon for a week. Okay, so I just don't understand why people can't just, take it easy a little bit, right? We just had a great day with Maya with the makeover and everything else. A black lady got a makeover and, her makeup and stuff done for the first time in life. She had never had that done. Another black lady had her business that she's been trying to kind of get going, get off the ground and everything else, receive an instant influx of marketing and advertisement. As a matter of fact, 2 black ladies, because the makeup artist as well. Okay? So, all I ask for is a little bit of balance. Okay? And I don't see why there's such a heavy-handed response to the paid Patreon content. People are paying to go over there so they can be outraged. That's ridiculous to me. But I'll I digress. I'll give the floor.
One, I want to say I definitely appreciate you coming up, and I don't know how much of my commentary you heard or did not hear, but the thing that struck a nerve with me, to be honest with you, is that the people that are coming from the homeless Atlanta Street interview page, they're being used now on the Patreon page. And
why do you say used? Why do you use the verbiage of used? If they are damn near begging me to do it, just like Kelsey just begged me to do another one today. They're begging me to do it. Well, how is that me using them? Are they using me?
So it's
Who's being used? What?
I feel it's using them because you are profiting from that. And the fact that they're
not profiting?
The fact that they are begging, I mean, that argument doesn't hold up, because if someone says, I'm begging you to shoot me with some dope or something, shoot me up. He begged me to do that. And so therefore I did it. But him having sex unprotected, no testing going on at all, and for the world to see.
That's not a good analogy, though. A better analogy is if you hate going to work, but you have to go to work because you feel like you have to, do whatever you have to do for money. Is the job using you? Is the job exploiting you? That's the analogy that's at play. Because essentially they're doing contract work and they don't have to do it. They're choosing to do it. They're doing it willingly and they're benefiting from it the same way you do when you go to work, which a lot of people go to jobs that they hate. At least these people are doing something that they want to do.
So I don't like that analogy because of the fact that you're talking about legal jobs and legal work. There's nothing legal that occurred with. Let me. I'll let you finish. Can you let me finish, sir?
My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah. But the fact that you're allowing them to engage in activities there's no contract, there's no record keeping, there's no testing going on. There's no protection at all. That's a problem. Okay, you have the floor.
Okay, well, I mean, we can, I guess, agree to disagree that at the end of the day, sure, there can be a professional, ratcheting up of, everything, right, as far as the program goes. But as far as the morality of it, I take umbrance with the fact that you guys are, to me, hitting with this kind of fake moral outrage. Like, I'll be honest, Troy, you was just antagonizing Polo a few weeks ago, going back and forth with the homeless guy.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But Polo antagonized.
Well, now hold on, and then turn around and are now supposedly, positioning yourself as the morally superior savior. You was just antagonizing him. He's homeless. According to what you know, you think he gets a check. He doesn't get a check, but I just found that out a couple of days ago.
Okay.
According to what you knew at the time when you was antagonizing him, he gets a check, and you still chose to do that. So is it okay for anybody to say, well, damn, Troy, that you're picking on a homeless guy that gets a check? How? What kind of guy are you? What kind of man are you? No, but you did that, right? Correct?
So can I respond to that?
Of course. Sure,
I think that's a false equivalency. Polo started out commenting, threatening to take me out of here, threatening to take my mother out of here. I responded in words on a video. Now, what I did was virtual, but you putting that boy at risk for his life in a bed with Joe Samina is a whole nother level, sir.
Okay, now, do you not recall, and maybe you didn't see the video, but do you not recall the video where she already said that she may be pregnant already?